is 4:30 in the morning, well, 4:45, and actually it sounds like Uncle Keith might be here. Either that or salt trucks. We are heading to Andrew. Where are we? Oh, you're in the dark.
Going to California.
We're going, can't hear him maybe.
Oh, that is him.
We're going to okay. We're going to California. Our ride just arrived. We're going to the airport. Andrew's so excited. He didn't sleep at all.
Tired.
Yeah, but he's also so excited. Andrew grew up in California. In Los Angeles, and that's where we're going. And we're gonna do the I don't know what I'm trying to say, the grand old tour. But we'll talk more. We have to, I was trying to show you my airport fit check, but we gotta go. Oops. We're about to board. So tired. I took 2 gravels and it definitely kicked in way faster than I thought it would. And it's cold. It's freezing. I'm getting on the flight. How do you feel?
Tired.
Excited? Tired and excited. We're just waiting for our bags. It feels like a different day. I look exhausted. This morning feels like yesterday, and it's so weird because at home it's like 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, but it's only 10 a.m. here. It's still the morning. Good flight. I forgot my AirPods. That's gonna be a problem. So Andrew had his, but they kept dying. We gotta figure that out. Sorry, my hair is all frizzy. And then we're getting our bag and then going to get a shuttle, and then we're gonna go do Andrew's hometown tour. So the craziest thing just happened is we were running to catch this bus to get our rental car, and my phone fell out of my pocket when I was running. We get on the bus, we can't find my phone. Andrew calls my phone, someone picks up. 2 very nice guys picked it up, and then they brought it. Well, like they met me. Anyways, that was really scary. Yeah, I would have lost my phone and AirPods. No AirPods, no phone. It would have been terrible. Anyways, look at the sunshine and the palm trees. Yeah. We got a nice Mazda CX-90. We're getting ready to go. Man, I am still coming down from the fact that we almost lost my phone. I almost lost my phone. Those kind gentlemen. Anyways, we are going to do an entire hometown tour of Andrew's life. We have never gone to Los Angeles together. We always go to San Francisco. I've been to Los Angeles separately, but like he grew up here. So we're gonna see where he grew up. But we need coffee. It is such a weird, I think I said this, but it's so weird that it's still morning here. Anyways, I'm excited. It feels like we're in Florida, it hasn't like sunk in that we're in California yet. California. How does it feel? Apparently that's famous, Randy's Donuts.
We are on the 405. Feels so good to be back.
Aw, I love looking at all the hills and like seeing the homes on the hills.
Okay, so first stop, we're coming into the valley, into Reseda from the 101. The first stop is going to be my dad's old office. It's not there anymore, but we'll see the building. And then after that, we're going to go get sushi.
Yummy. Oh, we're going to eat first. That's good.
So right now we're kind of coming into the edge of the valley. I'm starting to recognize some of the street childhood and Karate Kid fame.
Just love the hills.
I told you about this. Okay,
Okay.
so there's this is the best hidden gem in the valley. This place called King's Burger Got Sushi. It's kind of confusing, but basically it's owned, I think, by a family that started a diner. So burgers and pastrami sandwiches, french fries, chili dogs. They had a son, I believe, that became a sushi chef and like worked at like amazing restaurants. I think worked at Nobu for a while and stuff like that, and then came back and opened up a sushi restaurant inside of his parents' diner. And so that's why it's called King's Burger Got Sushi, and it's the best sushi you've ever had.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm so
It's-
excited.
To me, coming to LA is getting King's Got Sushi and In-N-Out, and then if there's time, dim sum, and then Korean barbecue. But yes, see if I can pull in. How crowded it is, but we're about to be at my dad's old office. And I think we're gonna pass the pho place that we used to go to growing up. Pretty sure here. Arco
Where's our
has a.
Arco?
These are gas stations that have a. They have a cheaper price for if you pay cash.
Huh. Oh, I see cash and credit. Interesting.
Here we go.
Where is it? Right here?
It's right
On the
up here.
left?
This was it. This is where I had
Wow.
my first job, making copies. My dad's office.
Which one was it?
So we would go up through that entrance right there, to
Okay.
that gray door, and then it would go upstairs, and then it was kind of this upper floor.
Wow. Very
So
California.
for a while, up there, up there, up there.
Wow.
They kind of had different units over time, but no point getting out because it's gone. So sometimes we would go up through that stair, and sometimes we go through those stairs. But that office, like kind of all these
Yeah.
units along here at one point, my family rented, and that's where they worked. And I made copies and lots of paper cuts.
That's why I think you hate paper cuts now. I've never met anyone that
Hates
hate
paper cuts more than me.
paper cuts more than you. Okay, Reseda
And-
Park.
I believe I played t-ball here.
Oh.
I think. If Jen ever watches this, she'll probably just correct all of my bad memories,
Inaccurate
inaccurate
memories.
memory. But I feel like I played here.
What kind of feel do you have when you're here?
I don't know. It feels like home.
Hmm.
I feel at home when I'm in the valley. But it's good for you to soak this in so that you can see how different it, like, because we're going to go from this to Santa Clarita, and I can't wait for you to see, like, the culture shock.
That's where you spent the second
High
half
school.
of your childhood, yeah.
Grade, like, 8, 9 through 11. 'Cause there's
Little
something
Andrew playing t-ball there.
Yeah.
There's something about.
Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I can't remember. All the parks look the same. So A&W Seafood right there over by that pawn shop is one of the places we used to go a lot. It had like all kinds of noodles and like different things and like crab and lobster and stuff, Chinese style. And then I believe it's on the other side of the road or just down a little ways is the pho place that we used to go to a ton as a family. I think it's Pho 999. I think it's, I can't remember if it's on the left or right. I think it's on Pho 999. That's the one. So there's that pho place, but this is the pho place. In fact, if we should go there because that's like to me the best pho.
Better than Pho Nok Yen.
Yes. I think so, but probably just for nostalgia reasons. Fun 999. You'll see a ton of places like this Donut Time Cafe, like different types of donut shops that have like a quintessential like LA, Southern California donut. That to me is what I want when I have a donut. So we'll stop by one at some point just so you can see the difference between that and like a Tim Hortons. Oops.
I got sushi and Burger King's burgers.
Not Burger King.
Not Burger King.
You're about to have the greatest experience of your life.
I am so ready. This weather is, it's windy, but it's so nice.
I'm so excited.
There's also a Dunkin' Donut right beside it, so maybe after. Well, okay, he just went, bleh. I don't...
We're gonna California. We're getting a California donut. We're not going to Dunkin'.
No, I meant for a coffee, not for a donut. I know better than that. Oh, you barely sat down and you already, you know what you want.
I don't know if I'm gonna get a burger too or not.
Andrew just ordered a bunch of sushi and he's considering what he said, washing down his meal with a burger. Our first. This smells so good. What is this?
This is the truffle tuna carpaccio. A little bit of Parmesan cheese. Is it Parmesan? I think.
Truffle tuna carpaccio, yeah. How's the fire? This one? Yeah, is it good?
We forgot to film because it was so delicious. This is truffle yellowtail.
It is so good. Okay. Salmon.
I'm gonna eat left to right.
Tasting 3 ways. Left to right, so this one. Oh, thank you.
Abacore 3 ways.
Abacore 3 ways, in case you didn't hear that. How is it?
Delicious.
What is this?
This is the King Special Burger. It's pastrami and burger. I forgot to ask for no onions.
It's okay.
Where else in America can you have gourmet sushi and then finish it with a pastrami?
It is absolutely delicious.
About a mile, we're coming up on the the Northridge Mall, also known as the Northridge Fashion Center, where we also spent a lot of time when I was growing up. I would go to the bookstore. Back in the day, it was called Walden Books, and I would read the Star Wars cross-section book while my parents would shop at Robinson's May. Robinson's May is now Macy's.
Was that a department store?
Yeah. It was acquired by Macy's.
There's the mall over there. It's kind of hard to... I don't think we're going over there.
We can drive around.
Okay.
You want to go into...
You don't want to go through the drive-thru?
We can go through the drive-thru.
Let's just go through the drive-thru. All that is in my head is California, here we come. Right back where... He's not laughing.
Oh. I didn't realize you were filming.
Wow, so you only laugh if the camera's on? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Has me stressed.
Yeah, this car, we're not used to driving this car. I actually was kind of hoping they had a Telluride, and we were like, oh, wouldn't that be funny if they gave us one? And we kind of wish they did. Anyways. This is the Northridge.
Hopefully it didn't pop a tire.
You're fine. Northridge Fashion Center. That's the mall we used to go to. Wow, this is such a weird intersection.
I know. This Kohl's used to be a Mervyn's, and this is the Target and Kohl's that we would always go to.
Really?
Yeah.
The one you guys would always go to.
Yeah, this was our Target. Definitely don't have homes like that. Our strip malls are very similar.
Yeah. Wow, that tree just is like growing oranges.
See?
What am I seeing?
I had a grapefruit tree in my backyard, actually.
Grapefruit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I never thought about how crazy that was. We just have fresh grapefruit all the time.
Such a different life. We like can only grow like basil at home.
Sage.
Sage. Maybe apples. That's about it.
But anyways,
This is it?
This is it. This was my old school.
Here's the parking lot.
I'm just gonna park here because I
Okay.
want to check my tires. Oh, back in the day, that little mission-looking thing.
At the top?
Yeah. So, well, that building.
Yeah.
If you go to the left there, that's where the library used to be,
Okay.
and I used to spend a lot of time in the library. Oh wow. So they're doing some kind of construction.
Was this part of the school back
Yep,
there?
This was
No.
all.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it's so similar. I guess they've done a lot, but yeah, this building was there, this building was there.
What about that back building?
So up in that building, right,
Oh,
up in that,
yes.
up in those doors,
Yeah.
where my mom used to do Moms in Touch, the prayer meetings, and we would do it up there sometimes too.
Oh,
And they have a library used to be over there.
this lady's probably looking at us
Oh,
filming.
What lady?
There.
And then this was, yeah, so down that way.
Kind of hard to see, but wow, that's so crazy. I didn't realize it was back there. That's like
Yeah, it
part
goes
of
all
the
the way
school.
back over there. That was part of the school, like the
Like
first.
the classrooms
that-
are outdoors.
That trailer, that green trailer, was
oh, right
that
there.
was my first grade class.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought those trailers were part of like construction.
No, that's where I had grade 1. And
Wow.
then grade 2 was over there in that building, and grade 3 was back in that building over there.
Wow.
Oh, this is not an exit.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
California driver. He's a great California driver.
All right, so you'll see how close I live to school. So now we're heading.
Oh my gosh, we're heading to your house?
childhood house.
Oh, I'm
This
so
is
excited.
where I spent basically, I think, years 2 through grade 3. So really, I could have walked to school if I had been a bit older, but it's really close. This street up ahead, Lubao, is one time our Basset Hound Elvis got out, and it was just me and a friend at home, Mike Olson, and he ran all the way down this street almost to the end to Strathern before coming back.
Aw. This is your street? Lubao? Oh, Baltar! Wow.
The famous Baltar.
The famous Baltar. I've heard about this street. Very Californian to me.
Very Californian. There it is.
Where's there?
Right here.
This green one on the left?
Yeah, it wasn't green back in the day. It was like a brown or yellow, but this is where I grew up.
Oh.
This was South Liberty. Now that I'm grown. Wow, I thought that was so huge back in the day. Oh man, it takes me back. Like, well, they obviously replaced the garage door since then, but oh man, the front door is exactly the same. I don't know if, so next up we're gonna go to the school that I went to grades 4 and 5. And the house that we lived in when I was in those grades. I don't know if the school is still there. I don't think it is. And it might be under construction, but you'll get a general sense of the area. So you can picture that this is like where I grew up. This is, I mean, that house is where I experienced the Northridge earthquake in 1994. And all the power went out and all the water was down and all the neighbors were all outside in the middle of the night, or what felt like the middle of the night. And then, yeah, this is where I grew up basically until grade 3 in this part of the valley. Now, the next school I went to, so that original school was called West Valley Christian Academy. This next school is Northridge Community School. Sorry, I'm distracted because I feel like we're close to my cousin's house. I'm turned around. Anyway, so we're gonna go back on Roscoe over here, and then we're gonna head over to Northridge Community School, and we're gonna enter through Northridge and into a part of town called North Hills. And I'm curious what the area is like now, but I felt like this area was pretty quaint, don't you think?
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, it was like so yeah, back then, so that house that you saw on Baltar, that my aunt and uncle owned that, and my parents rented from there.
Oh.
Where we're heading is when my parents bought their first house.
Wow.
And you'll see, well, I should say their first house, when they sold the apartment in New York and bought this house in North Hills. This is Louise. Yes, okay, I remember this turn. Yes, I remember this. Okay, that used to be a donut shop where Leo's Vegan Cafe was. Okay, yes, okay. This, here it is. This was Northridge Community School, right over here.
Where?
Faith Bible Church. Oh, it's still a church.
I can't see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, it's still here.
Oh. Sorry, so what was this place? You went to school here?
This was my school in, so Northridge Community School used to be here. It's now meets at Granada Hills Church, where my sister actually got married, which is in a different place. But yeah, so over there
Yeah.
is where my school used to be.
Back there, huh?
Back there. You want to get out?
Sure.
Hosted us.
Say that again.
This was a church here that just hosted us. I never went to the actual church. This was just where the school was.
I feel like I'm a documentarian documenting his life.
So in grade 4 and 5, we used to homeschool on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think. And then we would come here on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh, wow. So interesting how the schools here are all outdoors like that.
Oh, it's all still here, so over there used to be the office. Those were the restrooms, obviously. My grade 5 class was right over there where that ramp is. My grade 4 class was 2 doors down from that. In the back, there was like a little field where we would do PE and stuff.
It's windy.
Wow. So crazy. And this is like the playground. I haven't been back here since I don't even know, 2000?
Wow. Is that a bird?
next up we are going to 9400 Burnett Avenue, which is where I lived from the end of grade 3 till grade 6. And so this is where we were living when I was going to this school, at least the first part, and then eventually Grace Community School.
We are now entering North Hills.
Almost there. Pretty soon, I mean, at least back in the day, a lot of the signs and stuff were in Spanish.
Say that again?
So the nostalgia is really hitting me.
What? Just about it?
Yeah, just like driving up to that hill. Because you'd always drive up to that hill and then wait to cross over the hill, but then you never actually cross over the hill because you don't realize you're on the hill.
So like when you get up there, it doesn't go down? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, like you kind of don't feel that you're on a hill. Maybe you do, and I was just a weird kid. But
I'm excited to drive up this hill
we're not
because
going to right
we're
now.
not?
Well, we'll drive up later.
You've been talking about this hill.
Sorry,
for the last few
my
minutes.
sister's school is up there.
What's that over there?
I think that's the Veterans Hospital. I think because I used to run laps. Yeah, VA Medical Center. There's a track up there that I used to practice my mile run on. Actually, before I knew there was a track back there, I used to just run around the parking lot.
Really?
Yeah. So my mom would drive me up here, and that's where I'd practice the mile. And that's where one time I was bullied because I fell while I was running, and some kid called me a dipshit. I was just running, yeah, in that parking lot right there. Was this place abandoned? I think this might have always been kind of a homeless encampment.
Over here?
I think
Is
so.
like this place?
No, like where that guy is living.
Oh, I didn't even notice that guy over there. Wow, okay.
Yeah. There's another donut shop like I was talking about. Oh shoot, school's out, isn't it?
Yep.
I need to get over. Crud.
Schools here are so crazy to me. They're like half outside. Anyways, okay, so tell us about this area.
So, I don't know if it was this school. I know there was a school that was nearby here. Oh, I think it was Monroe. Had a child care center for the students, kids.
I meant tell us why your family moved here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this was the first home my parents bought in California that they owned.
And so is this better or
Well, I think the area is a little rougher than where we were when I was younger, but this was the first home they owned, and this is it.
Oh, it's in here.
It was in
It's
here.
gated.
It was gated, so it was the second house to the
Let's see if I
end.
can try to. Wow.
Unit, is it 120?
So it's like condo homes.
Yeah. So I used to ride my bike around here, and
It's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice in there.
and I think on this street, someone got shot.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn around. And then about a mile here, I'm wondering if I should get behind this truck or not. Grace Community is going to be on the right.
Tell us about Grace Community. What does it mean to you?
Well, I mean, it was the only church I knew growing up. Like, I thought all churches were like that, and it was huge, and was such like an establishment here. Like we're about to come up to it, and I don't know how to explain. Like when we drive by, I'll show you the parking lot, and like your mind will be blown by the overflow parking that
Really?
Grace Community owns. You'll see. It's like it's its own, and like that's all it is. Like all they are, like this is parking.
This lot right
this
here?
lot is Grace Community Church parking.
Wow.
That's all it's for.
Wow, this whole lot, that big.
That's
lot.
one of the lots.
Oh, that's one of the lots.
Here's the other one. Here's another one.
Oh, wow.
Just parking. Like that's all this whole block exists for, is just parking.
Wow.
Just Sunday parking.
Wow. These are, yeah, they're big lots. And how do they get people from these
walk.
lots? Oh, you walk.
They walk, or they have golf cart or
Shuttles?
But yeah, we used to park here a lot, and then we'd walk over to that stoplight,
Okay.
and then cross this stoplight. Let's see if I can pull in or if it's blocked.
Looks. I don't know. Guess we're doing it.
Guess we're doing it.
Wow, Grace Community Church. Pastor John MacArthur.
Here we are. This is the main sanctuary. This is, they call it the worship center. And look at this guy over here in his suit on a
I'm not gonna, poor guy, I won't film him.
whatever today is, Tuesday morning. He's a seminary student.
Oh.
So here's the seminary building.
This
Seminary, I
is-
think it's the library. And then
There's seminary.
here's security. Just have to explain to them
Why we're filming.
why we're filming. Just pull over here.
You know, it doesn't look like, it looks big. I guess it's hard to see the magnitude of it. I guess it is big when we're driving around like this. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Goes all the way over
those
here
are just
too.
offices. I used to have some classes in there.
Whoa. Sorry.
My locker. Here, let me see if I can pull it.
Wait. This was the high school here, or school here?
So this is a gym,
Right here. This
Yeah.
is a gym.
and then. Let me
Oh
see
wow.
if
This is a big campus.
So this used to be, there wasn't parking here during the day. This would have been where our basketball courts were.
Okay.
I guess they do still have some kind of schooling here. And do they have lockers still on this side of the
No,
wall?
I
No,
don't
they
see
took it
them.
off. So my locker used to be right there, next to that.
Somewhere
Should we
over
get
there.
off? Yeah.
I
Like,
don't
walk
know.
around?
I don't know.
Do you want to try?
Sure.
Let's try it. I think they opened it around the time, like a couple years before I moved to Santa Clarita. Oh, I haven't been back here in so long. So I had grade 8 English.
Oh, nice. Over there.
History class, we went straight and then to the right, and then the library was down there.
Wow.
So I guess they don't have basketball courts out here anymore because they just play in there. What do you think?
It's very nice. That's a very nice campus. It's actually a little more modern than I thought it would be.
Well, they've updated it.
Yeah. How many people would you say on average attends on a Sunday here?
I don't know, 10,000,
It's wild.
5,000, something. that concludes the valley portion of our tour. And it's time to go to Santa Clarita.
So what should we expect out of Santa Clarita?
Santa Clarita is a totally different vibe. I would say skews more upper middle class, culturally a lot more Caucasian, and just a different vibe overall, honestly. So one of the things I always kind of found interesting about Grace was it was kind of, I mean, there are some nice houses around here, but like it almost felt like this enclave and almost like a gated, like a fortress in like kind of a kind of rundown neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It always felt like it felt very inaccessible to the community, in my opinion.
A very interesting way to put that.
It was like a fortress to keep people out, not a place that invited people in. Something I find interesting. Driven through these hills when they're on fire too.
Wow.
You can definitely see how these would catch on fire.
Yeah, they're so dry.
As we come up ahead, I believe we should be passing Costco.
Beautiful Costco.
I'm realizing now that that's probably kind of anticlimactic, but a lot of memories at these different places.
And this is more like upper middle class suburban.
Upper middle class suburban, white. This is, everyone thought they were on Laguna Beach, but we lived in the desert. Welcome to Santa Clarita, city of Santa Clarita. There's a Jack in the Box here that I used to come with my friends and get tacos and curly fries. This is the Costco that I got my tires on the Civic that I had when you first met me.
Wow. Here's the Costco. Would you get gas at this Costco?
Gas at the Costco. Come and get my... This is where I got those glasses. Those black rim glasses that I still have.
Yep.
And all that stuff. Up ahead here is... we're going to pass a Chase Bank on the left that used to be a Washington Mutual, where it's actually where I tried to get my first business checking account for my clothing company.
Did they deny you?
Yeah, I was too young. But ironically, one of the tellers sang in a hardcore band that I knew of that I was trying to sponsor. So I think they did set me up with some kind of, I think it was a custodial checking account, but not quite what I wanted. But
Yeah, this definitely has different
vibes.
Very
Stater
like
Brothers up here. It's a grocery store. Nice grocery store. It doesn't even feel like the same place, does it?
no, not at all. This feels very much like the aloe legging mom.
I mean, you're not wrong. But this is the dumpy part.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, we just like entered into this area. We haven't even seen.
No, like Canyon Country, at least when I like it went like, I mean, Newhall was probably considered slightly more dumpy than Canyon Country, but Canyon Country was like where the poor kids lived. So it's like if you had money, you lived in Stevenson Ranch or Valencia, or you lived that way and you lived on Sand Canyon Road and you had a mansion because your parents were doctors, lawyers, or pro wrestlers, or entrepreneurs. Which is crazy because I used to memorize all the directions everywhere because we didn't have Apple Maps. So it's like I used to go everywhere around here. I don't know how I never get lost.
I wonder that too.
I know. So, there's a Starbucks that my friend used to work at. I think That was like technically the first time I had
Starbucks?
passion tea lemonade.
Wow, you have such specific memories. Wow, this looks nice. Is this like a golf course?
The rail station. I think, is it a golf? Yeah, I think it's a golf course. And then this is the rail station, the train station. So you can actually go downtown from
Oh, that's nice.
here. Yeah, we did this once or twice. I actually went to Chinatown, just taking the train, the subway. It's very nostalgic, but I can feel that same like feeling of sadness and like wanting to get out that I did. Because it's like I'm happy being here, and like there's aspects of this that I missed, but like there's this feeling of being stuck and like wanting to leave, which is interesting because no one thinks of Los Angeles as a small town because you can go anywhere, right? Like LA County is massive, but I think for kids that grow up in these little pockets of LA, like you feel like you're in a small town.
So interesting.
Technically, this was our homeowners association, whatever you want to call it, our community here, Pacific Grove. A lot of these 2 stories here, still pretty close together, but like a lot of them backed onto the canyon, or not the canyon, sorry, like the hill.
It's very nice.
Kind of back to back. Every backyard's enclosed, and then I'm gonna slow down. Maybe I'll just pull over right here. This right here on the left, that basketball court, I used to come every day after school and I would shoot hoops on that basketball hoop, like 100 free throws every day.
Wow.
I'd play pickup basketball there. Here it is, Shrey Place.
Shrey Place.
Every day after school. It is.
Which one?
26729.
Left or right?
Right here.
On the which
This
one?
house. 26729.
Oh wow! I wish.
And that was my room right there,
Right above
where
there.
that nest is looking at us.
There we go.
You see it?
Oh, yeah. So
That
nice.
was the house.
I hate that this is such a dirty window. Wow, what a beautiful view
And
outside
I
of
used
your.
to- Well, here, let's get out real quick.
Okay.
I sometimes walk down this way, sometimes down over here, but I kind of, here, so you can picture me. I had a knockoff iPod MP3 player. I'd come here with my skateboard, ride down here, I'd walk up that way. We won't do it because it's kind of
Okay.
steep. And I would try and get up to as far as I could go so I could get a view, and then I'd work out here and listen to my emo music
It's a beautiful view.
and just
Dream about the
Stuff.
person you would marry.
pretty much. Now you're here with me.
Now we're here together.
Don't fall.
Oh, yeah, it's actually quite steep. Wow. Memories? You don't fall either. That's the house. Is this what you used to listen to?
Actually, not really, because this was a little bit before. If we really wanted to be accurate about what I was listening to on the way to school, then it would be this.
See, angsty young Andrew.
And I'd stop by CVS and the gas station and get an energy drink.
Wow, such a teenage boy.
I know. And
Okay.
that escape room was.
Where is the escape room? I am struggling. Okay, somewhere back in
And
there.
where Lorena Dees is.
Okay. Nope.
That's where Backside Board Shop was, where I sold my first. That's where I designed those skateboards and where I was going to sell my Endeavor shirts. OG's Pizza and Brewing Company has been here forever. But
Okay.
anyways, we're about to. This is my school's right up ahead.
Oh,
Santa Clarita
wow,
Christian
it's so
School.
close to your house.
So close. So there it is. There's my school. Santa Clarita Christian School.
This is where you would walk for lunch?
Nope. Sometimes after school, it's not really Fridays, because Fridays were more of a, we would go to the mall on Fridays. But particularly and especially before we were driving, I would come to the movies.
This is where the movies?
I went to this movie theater all the time,
Wow.
Edward Cinema, and it's still here. Except it looks like they show old movies now. I don't know what they do here, but anyways.
Well, it
go
says
see a
Moana
movie.
too, so-
Yeah, so I'd go see a movie here, and then you could come over here afterwards. There used to be a Baja Fresh over here. It looks like it's something else now. But this Cold Stone, I used to come to this Cold Stone all the time.
Wow.
This Cold Stone's still here. And then our friends would sometimes come over to, so OG's Pizzeria over here
Yeah.
had these, they're basically breadsticks,
Like Olive Garden?
kind of, but like, no, more like Little Caesars breadsticks with the cheese on it.
Yeah.
And then you would dip them in marinara sauce, like
Yummy.
pizza sticks. And so you can get pepperoni ones, sausage ones, cheese ones. And yeah, so that was this was a big part. So this was very much grade 10, I would say. I hung out a lot here just because it was easy to get to after school.
This is where your
So a lot of movies here.
love of movies started?
Actually, yeah. Well, no, my love of movies started back in the day. Like, there was a mall at the Northridge Fashion Center where we were before, and my mom and I used to go to the Pacific Theaters over there. And that's where... I'm not going to go down this way, but if we go down that way, that's where the library was, and I spent a lot of time at the library. There was a gym over here called the Athletic Club, that we actually at one point used to have a gym class, like as part of our electives, and we would walk over there
Wow.
and lift.
Okay,
There used
this.
to be a TJ Maxx. I don't know if it's still there.
In here, okay.
It was in here somewhere, and that's where I got all my shirts from. It is.
You have such a very
big deal,
specific
okay.
memory.
It's a big deal.
All your shirts.
All my shirts.
It is. I always imagined, I don't know, I've never been up in this area of California, so it just doesn't feel like what I picture California to be like. Like I was just saying, it's a misconception. Whenever people meet Andrew, they're like, oh, do you surf? And it's not that you don't surf, it's just I think we all thought
was
you
much closer
to the
beach.
water. Like that everyone lives close to the ocean.
So a lot of people out here, they would dirt bike, and a lot of people skateboarded, and I did have a lot of friends that surfed, but that was a weekend thing for sure. Okay, notice how much nicer the roads are here.
Yeah, definitely. Not as potholy.
And that parking lot is where a cop almost busted me for having a cigar when I was underage.
Wow, this looks nice. Wow, this is really nice. I want to live here.
I told you.
Is this an indoor or outdoor mall?
Both.
Wow.
It wasn't when I lived here, but they expanded the indoor section. Oh, this is valet. They expanded the outdoor section around the... Can I park here?
This is beautiful.
Back in the day, this was all parking.
This was all wet?
Parking.
Oh, wow, okay.
This was the mall entrance. see if I can do this by memory. All right?
Okay.
Take my route.
Okay.
Friday route. Well, and Zoomies.
He just said he would go to Hot Topic and Zoomies for hours. This is the Hot Topic you'd go to?
Spent a lot of time there.
Wow. Oh, it looks pretty nice in here.
Just like, this is like blockers.
Food court.
Should be a Charlie Subs over there, but I think it's gone.
Charlie's? Where?
Okay, so behind you see it.
Oh, yeah.
But I cannot believe this place.
Sorry. Oh, Stone Oven.
Place called Stone Oven. My mom was there all the time. It's really
Oh my gosh, and then there's this whole outside.
Yeah, so this is the route. So I would
Wow.
I'd hang out at Hot Topic and Zoomies.
Oh, there's a pottery barn. What was this? Like Western.
Yeah, it was a barbecue spot. And then this is the route to the movie theater. So everyone would drive down to the mall because we couldn't drive each other.
Right?
We'd all park, we'd hang out, eat at the food court, or come to one of these restaurants, walk around the mall, mess around, drink monsters.
Drink monsters.
And,
Such guys.
so next to that pottery barn used to be unless it's up ahead, but there used to be a coffee bean and tea leaf over here. The Cheesecake Factory here. And then down the way a little bit, there's this place called BJ's Brew House that they did.
Did you buy your cigar from here?
We did not. This used to be a Borders. Spent many Friday and Saturday nights here.
So pretty here. Sorry everyone, we're staying here. We're not coming back. Now for my hometown tour. Ulta. My favorite place in America. That and Target. And Trader Joe's. And Jersey Mike's. And Olive Garden. Oh, they have so much stuff here. I'm literally overwhelmed. Okay. I'm here to buy tanning lotion. Sunless tanner. Because I didn't pack it because it was just unnecessary. And I can get lovely tan or whatever it's called here. Oh, you can't see, but we're going into Target. We just have a couple of things to pick up. Whew, it's not cold, but it's breezy. Gotta pick up a couple travel things, and then are we gonna head to Pasadena?
Yeah.
Then head to Pasadena. Did you guys go to this Target? Never? Oh, darn. It's so cute. Wow, summer. That's cute.
It's always summer here.
It's oh, don't rub it in. So many cute things. This portion. Go.
Well, we just finished our tour of San Fernando Valley and Santa Clarita. It was a nice trip down memory lane, and I'm so glad I got to share it with you.
Thank you. I'm so glad to share it with you. And I feel like I know you better.
It was a trip down memory lane.
And now where are we going?
And now we are on our way to Pasadena. There might be a few more landmarks we'll pass by on the way.
So pretty, all the lights.
Lights and
The hills. The camera's not doing it justice, but it's pretty.
Well, you'll see more soon. I wonder if you can see anything.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see these homes, but they're very nice. They're very sweet, and these like globy, what do you call these? Street lights back there. We're in Pasadena. A very nice part of town, he says. Okay, we don't know where the light is, but somehow we have this giant hotel suite in the absolute most beautiful hotel I've ever been in.
Oh, Lord Lee always coming through with the upgrades.
Yeah, they upgraded me.
Holy crap.
We have a fireplace.
Oh my god.
We just can't find any lights.
Turn on the lights. Wait, stop filming. I need to turn on the lights.
Guys, I'm never coming home from California. I want to live here. This, to me, okay, in the morning I'll have to do a little tour of the outside. We're staying in Wisteria Cottage at the Langham Hotel. But this feels like, if you watch the hills, kind of on the outside, how we were walking, felt like the condo that Lauren and Heidi rented in the early seasons of The Hills. Anyways, that's a very niche fact. Andrew's turning on all the lights because he feels like it doesn't do it justice. So I haven't seen the bedroom. Okay, so
Freaking mansion.
this is wild. Okay. Like, what the? I can't even do it justice. Okay. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Holy cow! Oh my gosh! This is ginormous. Wow, the fireplace. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh.
The rest of the crew stay here.
Yeah, diptyque. All diptyque. Shampoo, conditioner, soaps. Oh my gosh. I'm taking this home. What? Oh my gosh, there's a bathtub over here. What? What? We have our own porch. Oh my gosh, we have like a balcony? Oh my gosh, we have a balcony. You can see the LA lights, the city from here. So cool. Wow. What? How did we get this place? It's hard to see outside. This restaurant is beautiful. We're meeting a friend.